Don't buy a Tesla in 2024. Well, hold on a second. Let me choose my words carefully. Buy a Tesla in 2024, but right now is probably not the time to buy. Tesla just announced some brand new discounts that make a new model very, very tempting right now, but there are still 7 big reasons that I would suggest not buying right now as it stands in early 2024. I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this video. Many are going to disagree with me in the comments, and feel free to comment down below if you agree or disagree, but let me tell you why right now is not an ideal time to buy a Tesla and why you should wait or risk making a very big and very expensive mistake. I know this video is going to be controversial, but let's dive in and hear me out before you roast me in the comments below. Also, huge thanks to the Terry iOS app for sponsoring this video. Alright, so I know I just mentioned I was going to explain in this video why right now is not a good time to buy a Tesla, but I also should make a bit of a counterpoint right up top here to talk about why you may want to consider buying a Tesla right now, only though if you're in a very specific circumstance where you want to take advantage of some free FSD or free unlimited supercharging that you already own. That's because right now, after calling it a one-time thing a few months ago, Tesla has brought back the ability to transfer your full self-driving or your free unlimited supercharging to a new Model S, X, 3, or Y, and I believe this promotion is live in the United States and Canada right now. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, but that is going on until March 31st. So before the end of Q1, if you've got those things on your current Tesla and you're looking to make the upgrade, now might be the time to do it because Tesla, in their infinite wisdom, allows you to do this sometimes and not others. This is only the second time, I believe, in their history they've allowed this, so could happen again, could not. So if you've got those and you're looking at a new Tesla, that might make it worth it right now. But even considering that and some incentives live right now, there are still some really big reasons that I would personally recommend waiting and not buying a new Tesla right now. Reason number one is that if you want a new Highland Model 3, it's an amazing car, no doubt, some really great upgrades, but the performance model is coming soon that's actually going to be better than the long-range model in almost every single way. And if you're looking at the long-range model, but you've got your eye on a performance, definitely wait. And also, you should wait because, well, Tesla just raised the price of the long-range model by $1,000, so you're already closer to the price of a performance trim level. Historically, Tesla hasn't done a lot to really separate their vehicles cosmetically, or I should say not a lot to separate a rear-wheel drive from a long-range version to a performance version. Yeah, there are different wheels and there are some different badges on the back, but that's basically been the case for years now for the Model 3 and Model Y, but that's about to change with the launch of this all-new ludicrous Model 3 Performance. According to all of the leaks and rumors, this new performance trim is actually going to pack a lot of design changes you will notice on the outside. In addition to new performance wheels, there's going to be a new performance fascia up front that'll allow more air to flow through the car underneath. You've got a new dashboard with higher end, more premium materials on the inside. There's a new ludicrous badge on the back. There's new sport seats, and probably a number of other changes coming only to the performance model. So if you do want a Tesla that is obviously higher end with performance, but also looks a little bit sportier and aggressive, this new Model 3 Performance, Model 3 Ludicrous, is definitely going to be worth waiting for and will be coming soon, at least according to rumors. Also, speaking of performance, current rumors right now suggest that this new model will have 3 motors, with one of those potentially being a plaid motor from a plaid Model S or Model X. And current estimates right now, sort of the hush-hush in the Tesla rumor mill, is that it'll have a sub 3-second 0 to 60 time, so some incredible performance, hopefully a very reasonable price, and again, according to leaks and rumors, should be coming, at least in the US, an announcement at least, before the end of March. Reason number 2 I'd recommend not buying right now is specifically if you're looking at a Model X or Model S. And speaking as someone who just recently bought a couple of months ago a Model X that I absolutely love, now is not the ideal time to buy because a pretty significant upgrade should be coming really at any moment now. To make this crystal clear, I absolutely love the Model S and Model X, and there is nothing wrong with the current versions of this car. But if you're in the market for an S or an X and you've waited this long, it might be worth waiting a bit longer because a pretty significant upgrade should be coming soon, coming from both Tesla Scope and Green the Only, both these sources reporting that at least 2 new features are coming, RGB ambient lighting to match what's in Model 3 Highland and Cybertruck, and also to match Cybertruck, Model S and Model X would also be getting a front camera in the bumper region as well. The RGB ambient lighting is definitely a design that Tesla is moving forward with all their new vehicles. So if you do want your S or X to feel more modern and new and more 2024, that's going to be the way to go. And literally, Tesla could switch over instantaneously to start building these new models right away. There's also been some talk lately in the Tesla community that Tesla could bring some of their higher-end Cybertruck features to Model S and Model X as well. These are new things like the 48-volt architecture, the steer-by-wire system, maybe the dual subwoofers and more from Cybertruck to Model S or Model X, especially as the Highland Model 3 refresh is almost too good. It doesn't make a very compelling case to go Model S. So if Tesla was to add some of these newer features in, that might make these cars a bit more compelling. Now, one of my favorite parts of making these Tesla-focused videos is showcasing some things to you guys of what you can do to enhance your Tesla experience, add new features, unlock functionality you didn't know existed, and just make it easier to live with your Tesla every single day. And one of the best ways that I love to do all of that, plus so much more, is using the Terry app for the iPhone and also the Apple Watch too. Specifically, there are 3 things that I love and use Terry for every single day. Number 1 is really easy Tesla control. You've got all your most important controls here laid out, available and accessible with just the tap of your finger. Reason number 2 I love Terry is that it extends your Tesla functionality to other really important devices and methods. For example, you've got full Siri shortcut support built in here, so you could really customize things with voice commands to your heart's content. More on that in a moment. And also, you've got full Apple Watch support here as well, with a beautiful Terry companion app that lives right on the Apple Watch on your wrist. Not only does this give you full control to sort of control all aspects of your car, but also you can actually pair your Apple Watch as a Bluetooth key to your Tesla with the help of the Terry app, and then you can sort of get in your car, drive, do what you need to do. No phone or key card required, but just by having the Terry app on your Apple Watch. Like I mentioned, it also extends control to voice as well, and also can do things that other Tesla apps, including the stock app, just can't do. For example, let's say my wife and I for Valentine's Day, we're gonna go out on a date, we're getting close to Valentine's Day, we're gonna go out for a drive, and maybe my wife wants to drive, for example, and she loves sort of driving her Model 3. If I wanna be the gentleman that I am and open the door for her, I can actually just tell Siri on my Apple Watch to open the driver's door, and it's gonna pop it open, so it's there, ready to go. I can close it for her as the gentleman that I am, and then go on our merry way. And reason number 3 is the ability to make a really awesome immersive Tesla light show right from within the Terry app. Now, I wish I could show you this in real time, but I'll get flagged from YouTube for copyright. But basically, you can listen to a song you want to program, you sort of tap around to get the animations you want, and then you can easily export it and load it right onto your Tesla and have a really awesome light show. So if you want to learn more, check out all these amazing Terry features for yourself right now. Totally free to get started. Hit the link down below to learn more and download the Terry app for your iPhone today. Super amazing. Love the companion Apple Watch. And if you want to unlock all the premium features, you can use the code Robert to do all that for just $20 for the entire year. Really great deal. Code Robert, $20 for an entire year of all the premium features. Learn more and check out Terry for yourself today at the link right down below in the description. Reason number 3 to not buy a Tesla right now is more about a specific Tesla feature than it is any Tesla model particularly, and that is to not buy full self-driving. And I know that there's a lot of controversy about this on YouTube, and let me be clear that the FSD beta, like the whole self-driving thing, is amazing. I've tested it, it's great, but the full self-driving package as it stands right now in February of 2024, in my opinion, is not worth the $8,000, $10,000 or whatever, $12,000 it's priced at right now. It's way too expensive because most of those features don't even work on any modern Teslas. That's because when Tesla made the switch to their vision-only system back in the fall of 2022, they never actually fixed a lot of these features to work with the vision-only system, and you can't use some basic features. Things like Summon, Smart Summon, Auto Park do not work and haven't worked for a while on the full self-driving package, or even the enhanced autopilot package for that matter. Even though Tesla still sells them as features and you're getting billed for them, they don't actually work, and there's no timeline, no ETA for another acronym there, on when they could be restored and turned back on. Now, to be clear, there are some full self-driving features that still do work right now. Of course, you still get access to the FSD beta, which is amazing. You still have navigate on autopilot and stuff like that. But a lot of people want the full package of what they're buying, and you just don't get that as of right now. So personally, I would recommend holding off on purchasing full self-driving. Like I mentioned, there is a way to transfer FSD from one older Tesla to another. So if you're going to do that, it won't cost you anything. But I would say that if you want to experiment with this feature, I would way more recommend you subscribe than buy. Because for $200 a month, yes, you do have to pay this on a continuous basis, but you can pause it and resume it at any time. So if you want to try it for a month, you can do that. Not pay for it when you don't want to use it, turn it back on when there's a road trip. You're not locked into it forever. And if you do the math on it, the break-even point is a couple of years down the road. And I'd argue for most people, it's just actually way better financially just to subscribe when you need it and not pay whatever the price is to lock it in and get features that aren't active as of right now. So you can do whatever you want to do with your money, but personally, I'd rather recommend you subscribe to Full Self-Driving than buy. And if you want to buy at a later date, you can. Just right now, doesn't seem like a good idea. Reason number 4 has to do with the Cybertruck. Now, yes, Cybertruck is amazing. It is so cool to see real customers take delivery of this thing every single day. I love it. But I think that there's a little bit of a conundrum right now going on with the Foundation series, because if you want a Cybertruck as of right now, number one, you have to be sort of invited by Tesla to configure, and also you're buying into it as of right now. The only option is the Foundation series, which does get you some extra goodies and accessories, but it's also coming at a $20,000 premium. So instead of spending $80,000 or $100,000, you're spending at least $100,000 or $120,000 to basically, for lack of a better word to simplify things, just get your Cybertruck early. Reason number 5 is a big one, and one of the big points here I want to make in this video, and that is to not buy a Model Y right now. Yes, the price is super tempting. Yes, there's a reason this is one of the world's best-selling cars. It's an incredible vehicle, super versatile, great design, great performance. But an all-new refresh is coming. Project Juniper is coming later this year and is going to be a significant upgrade in almost every single way. We're talking a new design on the outside, huge creature comfort upgrades on the inside, RGB ambient lighting, a rear screen, ventilated seats, a better sound system. This is going to be a really amazing upgrade. And if I personally were in the market for a Model Y, and everyone I know who's in the market for a Model Y, I'm saying wait for Juniper, it's going to be worth it. Yes, pricing may change. Yes, incentives may change. And if the federal incentive is a big part of your budget, then I would probably recommend going through with it now because we don't know how things will change. But if you do want the best car for the money and you're okay if the price goes up slightly, I think the upgrades you're going to get with Juniper are 100% worth it. I would definitely wait. Don't buy a Model Y yet. Wait if you can till later this year because the Juniper refresh is coming with some huge upgrades, and in my opinion, gonna definitely be worth the wait. Reason number 6 is something to consider if you're looking at the base Tesla, the rear-wheel drive Model 3 or Model Y. Take note of this, and that is that Tesla is set to sometime this year begin software locking down features like the heated seats in the front, heated seats in the back, and the heated wiper blades, and basically force you to pay for those to unlock them on the base Model 3 and Model Y trim. This is something Tesla has been known to do in the past, so it's not super surprising, and it's just sort of a word of warning. I think that actually Tesla's standard range cars are great vehicles, really great value for the money, especially the new Model 3 is a great car, and I'm not saying not to buy it, I'm just saying to be prepared that if you go to place your order today and then take delivery in 3 weeks, Tesla might flip this switch and then software lock those features down and you won't be able to access them without paying them. You have to pay for them and basically unlock that digital paywall to get access to those features. So keep that in mind if you're looking at a standard range Model 3 or Model Y, that you might lose functionality even if you order now before you take delivery. Just takes one digital button press for Tesla to switch things. So just keep that in mind if you're looking at one of those models. And finally, if you're in the market for a sub $35,000-ish Tesla, you want the best price you can get for a Tesla and you're willing to make some sacrifices and willing to wait, then wait for Project Redwood because we know it's in the works and aims to be the $25,000 Tesla of our dreams. Tesla is hard at work on this all-new lower-cost model, should be entering production sometime in 2025, and will be the new benchmark for a low-cost, more affordable EV. Don't buy now because the low-cost Tesla's in the works and hopefully should be coming sometime next year. All right, guys, I know this was a bit of a hot take, so let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree or disagree? Is now a good time to buy a Tesla or a bad time? Kind of depends on the model. Like I said, Model 3 is a fantastic car. Buy that vehicle if you don't want a performance model. It's going to be amazing. But if you're looking at a Model Y, I'd wait. Model S or Model X, a little bit iffy. Just let me know your thoughts down below. What would you say to your friend or family member? Do you buy now? Do you wait? Let me know down below. Also, if you made it to the very end of the video, leave down below your favorite Tesla hidden feature, tip, or trick. What's your favorite feature? What's something you love about your Tesla that you don't think everyone knows? Let's share some Tesla knowledge down below, and we can all learn more about our Teslas together. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.